One of the areas that you want to include in your golf fitness program is an exercise for the chest. And it would benefit you if you were to mimic the exercise to the golf swing. So in other words, it would be better to do a chest fly versus a chest press, because that's what you're doing when you're swinging the golf club. It also would benefit you to do the exercise with functional equipment like the stability ball and free weights versus a flat bench or an exercise machine. Reasons being are that, number one, you're going to isolate the chest. All right? You'll do that no matter which method you use. The second is that when you're doing the exercise on a stability ball, you want to make sure that you don't fall off the ball. So you're going to use some core muscle groups. That you won't incorporate when you're lying on a flat bench or when you're stabilized by an exercise piece of equipment. The third area that you're going to focus on are your glutes, because as you do the exercise, you want to make sure that your hips stay parallel to the floor, and to do that, you're going to have to incorporate the glutes. So it's kind of a 3-for-1 exercise when doing a chest fly on a stability ball versus an exercise piece of equipment. Sit on the ball, get yourself some comfortable weights. You're going to walk down the ball so that it supports your head and neck. Keep your hips up. Don't let your hips drop as you're doing the exercise. And as you're doing the exercise, make sure you exhale on the effort. The closer your feet are together, the more you're going to have to use those stabilizers, those core muscle groups, to keep you from falling off the ball. Exhale as you do the exercise, nice and steady, 15 to 20 reps. Now, if you want to challenge yourself, get yourself a little wider base with your feet and do single arm chest fly. Now, what's going to happen in this case is that as you bring the weight down, the weight is going to take you to that side. You're going to have to incorporate a lot more core to keep you steady on the ball. Chest fly on the stability ball. A 3-for-1 exercise. You can modify it, make it more advanced by doing a single arm fly. Be careful the first time you do that so that you don't go flying off the ball. But a great way to work on that chest, get some core, and to bring the glutes into the exercise. That's going to help your golf swing.